there. Welcome to VEDA day number 7. This is Evolving with VEDA, and I'm doing a series on cruising versus all-inclusive. So I can only talk on a Carnival perspective because I've only traveled with one other cruise line, and that was Royal Caribbean, and that was only once. So let's get right to it. Today we will be discussing, like we're having a conversation here. Yeah, that's just today is about planning your excursions, your drink package, your spa day, and securing any dinner reservations that you have if you're doing specialty dining. So on the cruising side, your drink package, there are variations of drink package. There's like a bubble package or something that's like sodas and things like that. Your specialty drinks, like I believe coffees that you have to get made, things like that. There's the alcoholic drink package, which is the most popular on a Carnival cruise. So the drink packages can range in various amounts of money. You're limited to 15 a day. I don't know if it's the bubbles package, but definitely for the alcoholic package. And it's an increment of certain amounts at a certain time. You have to wait, for a certain amount of time to order your next drink.
Okay, so just a pause so I can thank those who are still here.
If this is your first time here, thank you for coming in. Consider subscribing because you don't want to miss the series. And if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you all so very much, because if you're not watching, why am I recording? If you're not paying attention and you're not looking, what am I doing? So I appreciate y'all for allowing me to hit the button and show what I show, say what I say, and you watch it.
When you're
So thank you. Booking these things in advance, you have to really consider others are trying to get in there too, like your spa. It's definitely your excursions. Excursions, they sell out because it's the popular thing, or it's just something that people frequently do when they get to these particular ports. So you definitely want to do that ahead of time. When you finally decide where we're going, what we're doing, that's gonna need to be something very important to get done and get out of the way. When you're doing specialty dining, when you're on a Carnival cruise, there's these particular dinings cost an additional extra bit of money. So you need to know exactly, which one we're going to do and what day you're going to do it. So you have to, traveling is very nice. Travel is fun, but it takes work. You have to research, you have to do some homework, you have to, get your pen and your pad out, you have to jot things down. So you have to really, if you want to strategically and, do things, if you want to enjoy your vacation, if you don't want to miss out and you don't want to short yourself, you really need to do research and figure out how these things are going to work in your favor. So things like this you need to do ahead of time to be sure that you get the things that you want. So that's on the cruising side. Now, all-inclusive, there is no drink package that is necessary. A lot of all-inclusives will even put or have bottles on tap in your room. There was one location where I went to where there were 4 different bottles that you could just at your own pace, get whatever, and they refill. They fill your refrigerator with alcoholic, non-alcoholic beverages, candies, things like that. All-inclusives, that stuff is in your room at your disposal. You don't really have to do, some you have to do reservations for special dining, and most you do not, because nobody is at a set timing for dinner. Some are, but most are not. You go to dinner when you want to go to dinner. The restaurant's open from this time to that time. So they're not expecting, it's like anytime dining. They're not expecting a big group of folks coming in at this time that they have to seat and, you know, serve at a certain time. So all-inclusives are way less restrictive for your anytime dining that you don't have to do, your alcohol that you don't have to do. Now your spa and things like that, you do still need to schedule and book because you want to get in the time that you want to get in. When it comes to excursions, you definitely want to ahead of time book your excursions because again, you want to have the experience that you want to have. You want to make sure that it's available when you get there to do the things that you want to do and have fun. So again, not one better than the other. It's just either or. You can do your specialty dining that you have to pay additional for. You can do your drink package that you have to pay additional for on the ship, or you can do like an anytime dining type of restaurant, because many all-inclusives have a plethora of restaurants. You have one that's like French or just Mexican or just Italian, or you can have one that could be like considered all American, or you could just have one that's like set up buffet style and you can just go in, or it could just be just a seafood type of, yeah. So it's basically all in, you know, what you want. Very, very much less restrictive than on a cruise ship. So that's day number 7. Just, you know, when you want to get those things done ahead of time, some you know, won't really need to worry about because you don't have to worry about drink package when it comes to your all-inclusives, because everything is paid for. Literally, everything is paid for before you arrive on your at the resort. They refill your refrigerator daily. At no extra cost. So that's why I said you may want to pay your steward daily. You may want to pay them at the end or pay them in the beginning to make sure everything is fully stocked, but that's what they do. So again, it's up to you. And sometimes you can be, if you get a suite, you can be given a particular person just specifically for your room. And that's a good thing too, to pay them up front so they'll know, you know, hey, give me what I want when I want it. Day number 7. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 8. Bye-bye.